Hello, welcome to a short video in understanding how professional health information such as I2B2 may assist in addressing consumer health issues, whether it is for disease prevention or disease management. This short video will explain how you could take professional information and interpret it as a coach or developing health information for consumers and patients to understand the severity of health disease so that they understand the perceived severity of a given disease based on the statistics available on a given health condition. Earlier in the class, you were asked to take training on the I2B2 dataset. This was done specifically for the HIPAA privacy and security as we are using de-identified real patient information from the UI Health Hospital. So once you've completed the training, you should have received a link that will lead you to this quick set data set. And once you're approved for your training, you should receive such a login. What you will do is select the UI Health and you will click Login. This will take you to the interface. You should see your name here as the user, and you will see an interface that allows you to explore different issues. What I would like you to do is take a look at the diagnosis, take a look at ICD-10, which you may remember from taking 437 healthcare data on what health data standards are in ICD-10 as being one of them. And you may explore the different diseases based on your interest, or if you're not sure what you want to do and you just want to simply explore some of the basic, simpler issues, you may take a look at factors influencing health status, or here typically you may see issues such as body mass index, which is related to obesity, so you could explore those options. Alternatively, as you know, there's a lot of new emphasis on diseases that are not physically visible rather. So therefore, you may have some interest in addressing mental health literacy, which is what we are discussing in this course as well. So you have here aspects of anxiety and other behavioral issues or intellectual disabilities, depending on your interest, mood disorders, and other factors. So the purpose of this I2B2 is for you to understand the purposes of primary diagnosis versus secondary diagnosis, because as we know, certain diseases have other factors that are also contribute to a disease, and just understand what the current aspects of disease are. Just for simplicity purposes, I will select body mass index as the primary disease, and you will add these factors into this I2B2 database, and then you will run the data query. Again, this is not intended to be, you won't be graded on how well or how badly you run the data query. The purpose of the data query is for you to understand what are the current health conditions currently taking place within a given health disease. So you would drag this here and you could add other factors such as demographics. It is up to you what you want to take a look at. I just want you to gain an understanding of, say, what are the different issues that take place, and how the different demographics, whether it's age or other factors, or you say even race, which is a common issue. I'm just doing this for random purposes, but you could take this and you could run the query, and you could select the different aspects that you want, and then when once you run the data query, you should get a result. And based on that result, you will have a count. Now, it is important to remember that a count of a disease is just the number of individuals that have a disease. In the course, I give you what the total population of this data set is. Therefore, then based on the actual result that you obtain, you can determine if it's a high number or a low number and the severity of the disease, and try to consider how will a patient that has this health condition interpret that number as well. Therefore, the I2B2 is supplemental for you to understand the severity of different diseases and how professional information relates to disease management, health literacy, and information literacy for the consumer itself. Now, as you see, that this particular data set is still running, which means there's probably a lot of individuals based on what I've selected. But you can run the data query and you should be able to get a result. If you have difficulty, you could please send me an email or visit me during my office hours. Thank you.